Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 16th of September. Thank you so much for joining and watching here today, and for everybody returning and for anybody new. I am truly grateful. You've just had the King of Wands flick out here, which I'm going to put back in and see if he comes out again, but he's about very strong leadership energy, somebody who's very what's got fire in their belly. They're very they're focused, they're determined, independent too. He's a king, so he's the top of his game. Right, okay, let's see. Cancer. Dear spirit guides and angels, I've got a really tickly head, excuse me. Please join me in this reading for Cancer and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. I think the tickly head was my guides joining us. So Cancer, your week ahead. Oh, look at that. The Wheel of Fortune in your general energy. The Two of Swords in your opportunity. Six of Swords is in your challenge. The Fool is in what you don't see coming. And the King of Pentacles. I am sure you get the King of Pentacles every week. Either that or the Emperor. And I so feel this is, you always have a fatherly energy in your readings. Right, let's start this. So the Wheel of Fortune, how lovely. Overall energy next week, something new is coming in for you. Your luck is turning. That wheel of fortune comes round when the timing is right. Everything's been put into place, plans have been laid, and that means then you can move on to the next stage. So it's a very lucky energy. It's also about the timing. It's divine timing. So it's because everything in the universe, if you like, everything has, it's just slotting into place for you. Something perhaps you've desired for a long time is now coming to fruition. The Two of Swords is in your opportunity. So this is about, there's an opportunity to perhaps look at two options open to you. This does always look a bit of a strifey card, but it's just about making your mind up over an issue. It's a card to say that perhaps, yes, you might be torn between two people, two ideas, but I feel it's really positive for you. The Six of Swords is your challenge. This is about moving on to calmer waters. But as it's a challenge, I think you feel like, I don't know why, I don't feel like you feel you're in control of being able to resolve something. The Fool is what you don't see coming, though. This is taking a leap of faith. This is like go for it energy. This is very, for me, it feels like very light, very, not having just feeling like there's something really exciting and opportunistic coming. That's something you're not even going to even think about. You're just going to do. Very spontaneous. The King of Pentacles is your outcome. This is lovely. This is, when I see the King of Pentacles, I feel that he is a fatherly energy. I feel he is somebody in authority over you, but in a nice way, in a nice grounded way, because he keeps you grounded. This is somebody who's quite, just somebody who's very, what's the word? it'll come to me. But you can see, look, he likes his home comforts. He likes his home. He's quite happy at home. I always say that you can't actually see his footwear in this card, but I bet he's wearing slippers with his dog by the side. This is like stability. And pentacles are our material resources. So this is home stability, financial stability. It's lovely. It's like you're feeling in control again and settled. So why is the Wheel of Fortune here, please? And thank you for Cancer. Well, you're having to be patient over it, that is for sure. I think it's been a long time coming for you. Because you've got Temperance. You've got the Nine of Cups. And you've got the Knight of Wands. Again, that Knight of Wands has come out in every single reading so far. Now, Temperance is about the blending of energies and making something that perhaps was a bit turbulent into something very calm and harmonious. But it's taken a long time and it's taken patience. And that's why that Wheel of Fortune is now turning, because it's, as I said, divine timing. You've got the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. For some of you, this is something, as I said, you've been yearning for a long time. And it's like, at last, this is what I've wanted. And then you have the Knight of Wands, which is just, you know, maybe for some of you, you've felt tied to a situation or almost like you can't enjoy yourself, because this is all about enjoying yourself and letting go of some responsibilities and moving a situation on forward and seeing with determination and just sticking to it, you know, knowing that that's what your goal is. I love this for you, Cancer. It's a beautiful reading. The Two of Swords is you've got some options. You've got some different pathways to choose, maybe, as a result of that Wheel of Fortune, perhaps. It's all good. Look, you've got the Queen of Wands there. What else do we have? We have the King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, there's an idea brewing here. And it involves the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. Now, the Queen of Wands, I feel is you, Cancer. I always feel like you are the Queen of Wands. Technically speaking, Wands are a fire sign and you're a water. Fire is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I feel like there's something tearing you into two different directions between the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. The King of Cups is the lovely energy. He's very supportive. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's the one that will always put his arm around you and not afraid to show his feelings either. He's incredibly emotionally stable, emotionally intelligent. He's the most feminine of all the kings in the deck because of that reason. I feel like there's something that you feel torn, perhaps, between those two people, those two energies. Maybe you've got some responsibilities that, on the one hand, you want to be the Queen of Wands and having this lovely, carefree, entrepreneurial, independent energy. On the other hand, the King of Cups is somebody who has to be very nurturing. It's almost like you're split between those two energies. That could be your energies or people around you. But you do have the Ace of Pentacles, so it's all good. It's all going to be bringing in something new. It's because something new is coming into you. And Pentacles are our material resources or new beginnings. So the Six of Swords is in your challenge. It's like you're not feeling in control of something, though. There's still something that's a challenge for you. I feel like you can't move on from perhaps some conflict, which maybe that Two of Swords is why you're feeling a little bit torn between two energies. Look, Five of Swords. This is conflict. This is your challenge, though. Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles. So this person that you can't move on from, I feel, or the conflict with them, you got to the stage with them where you thought, okay, I'm done. I've got to move away from this, but you haven't, or maybe you haven't put an end to it officially, and so it's still lingering on. You've got the Page of Wands here, so I feel like there's something, even from your childhood, because Pages represents children. This again, feeling that there's a dampening happening. You're not able to enjoy yourself as a child, even, is what I want to say. This conflict perhaps is with somebody from your childhood. And then the Two of Pentacles, what you're struggling to move on from, required you to do a lot of juggling with, some of you even with money. Maybe they didn't financially support you, and it was a real challenge. But also this Two of Pentacles, I always feel like if there's an energy of conflict, and I always feel like, you know, perhaps you were treading on eggshells. You didn't know where you stood with them, and you're struggling to move on from that, because I feel like there hasn't been a final decision or something finalized about it. Is still lingering. And then you've got the Fool in your What You Don't See Coming, so it's almost like it's literally going to be, the decision's going to be made for you, or maybe the person that you have this tearing of the mind is going to make that decision for you. Maybe they're going to show up. That's clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Wow. Okay. When I said that, I really feel like I see the Knight of Cups as a romantic gesture. That's traditionally what he means. When I get the energy of this reading where I feel like there's something that's not been finished, something that's gone on and on from the past, the Knight of Cups often means an apology, or them handing them the towel. So it's almost like they're taking a leap of faith on you, or you're taking a leap of faith and thinking, okay, let's stop this now. Let's put an end to this. Let's get back to, because you've got the Nine of Swords. This has created so much upset and sleepless nights for you. And for them probably, you know. And then you've got the Four of Pentacles. This is about financial stability, but it's also about and being in control of your finances. Maybe they tried to control your finances in the past. But I do feel like it's an apology coming in for you, or you've decided to make amends with them, because you want to have that control, if you like. You want to be that better person. Look how she's, I don't know, I get the impression she's above it. It's like, no, I'm going to be the one that makes this decision and is in control of this. If it's going to happen, it'll be because of me. However, it's in the situation that you don't see coming. This, I feel like you're holding your cards close to your chest and maybe a little bit of stubbornness there. King of Pentacles, though, is your outcome. And this is about feeling grounded again, feeling settled. Financially settled too. Like stability. That's clarified with the Five of Cups. Gosh, it's getting dark in here now. I'm going to put a light on. The Five of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Yes, it's all coming back round to you in a good way. That's what the Six of Pentacles does. It's a reciprocal energy. What goes around comes around. The Wheel of Fortune is a very karmic energy too. It moves because it's meant to. It's divine. What goes around comes around. The hard work you put in, you will reap. And this is about somebody giving back to you. Again, that's why I think that's an apology coming in for you. There's been a lot of conflict with this person. There's a Five of Wands. They have been a bit egotistical. And maybe you have been too. Maybe you've just been a bit stubborn, as I say, and not letting your guard down. Now, that's not a bad thing. I don't recommend people go around letting their guard down willy-nilly, but there is a time and a place for it. And then you've got the Five of Cups. This is telling me that there is loss and regret and disappointment. Now, if you're feeling regretful, then let that guard down. Let them back in, because I do feel that there is that lovely feeling of being settled again coming for you. So let's see what the angel answers have for you, Cancer. What do the angels want you to know, please, and thank you. What's here for Cancer, please, and thank you. It says romance. How lovely. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean romance as in a brand new romantic relationship. This can be within your own heart too. This can be, again, making amends and having that lovely way of thinking, that romantic way of thinking again. And there we are. That's exactly what the Knight of Cups is. He's the romantic card. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that helps for you, Cancer. Please let me know in the comments if that resonates and how it resonates, if you wish. I do appreciate some of these can be very personal, but I'd love to know. I do my best to respond to every single comment, algorithm permitting. So I always appreciate your comments. So have a lovely evening, and I will catch up with you next week. Thank you for watching.